All right, we are officially live.
Hello, hello, hello.
We are back. We are in the good old U.S. of A. Racing here at COTA. We replaced this race with
That other one?
yeah, the other one. No one really cares about them. So we're here racing in America. It's gonna be back in North America. It's my home race. We had your home race a little bit ago.
We did.
And we'd like to thank our sponsor for this race, Prestige Worldwide, in partnership.
Speed worldwide.
In partnership with the Catalina wine mixer. Gerard, as the sponsorship coordinator, what is working with a place like Prestige Worldwide really do for the BRL?
You know what? They're fine folks to deal with. They're very nautical, I find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they did have that song "Boats and Hoes." You know, we had some pre-race festivities in the paddock, and
it's
they
classic.
performed.
And you know what? It's the Catalina wine mixer too. You know.
Yeah, it's the Catalina wine mixer, so why not, right?
Why not?
We're ready to go. 27, 28 laps around COTA here in Austin, Texas.
Those are many laps.
Dave is out currently right now in Sector 2 on that long straight. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of overtakes in there, possibly into that turn as well.
And many sends and many errors.
Yep, we'll probably be seeing a lot of that. It's a pretty tight battle in the constructors right now. We have Aston Martin at 231 points and Mercedes at 201. Ferrari as well is at 175. They're still in the mix, and I guess you can't really count out Williams either, but they still have quite the climb ahead of them. Drivers though is pretty big gap with Lightning leading the way, but hey, there's 4 races left on the calendar, so
Absolutely. Could I just get a time check? What's your countdown at?
I'm at 15:34 or 33.
Oh dear, I'm at 14:31. Something's off here. Very odd. Well, we'll see how it goes once the race begins.
Yep.
I can always fall off your monitor.
Right along with Dave on his lap right now, getting started. He's gonna get a time in here. We have a dry qualifying session. I wonder if we're gonna have a dry race though. We did earlier see some practice in the wet.
Yeah, you know what they say? It's always drier in Texas or something.
Yeah, I think that's how. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
Yeah. Texas, famous for being compared to the meteorite from the 1998 Michael Bay film Armageddon, with the meteorite in question being the size of Texas.
Yeah.
I think that's actually where it got its name.
Yeah. No, you're exactly right. Look at Dave. He said it. Interesting enough, he only said a green sector 1. He did set a purple sector 2, but we'll see if that changes as more of our drivers are getting through.
Yeah. Who's on pole for you right now?
It's kind of changing, but Alonso currently.
Okay, we're matched up there. That's all that matters.
So Dave, on those red mark soft tires, Jerome, what is the advantage of using the red mark soft tires?
Well, you see, the red mark soft tires match the color of the Ferrari very nicely. So the advantage for them is they're looking good out on track. Back to you.
Dave, setting a 133.2. That is the... Oh, we got a little incident there.
Oh, we got some...
Whoa!
We got some traffic there, no big deal.
Lost in that, though. Austin taking provisional pole of that. He sets a 132.9.
Very impressive.
We've, let's see, we've got Lightning here. Just finished his lap with a 132.8. So he takes provisional pole just 1/10 faster than Austin here. We're right along with Blue.
Yeah, and you know, back to Armageddon, you know, the lead single for that movie, written by noted band Aerosmith, whose lead singer was the father of star Liv Tyler, was actually a #1 hit in the weeks throughout September of 1998, entitled "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing."
How many hot dogs? How many hot dogs do you think Steven Tyler could fit in his mouth?
As many hot dogs as he has scarves on his mics.
I mean, personally, I think he could. Like if we're okay, if we broke it down by packs, let's say we're using ballpark Franks. I think he could get 2.5 packs in there.
I'm Canadian, so that's a little insensitive because I don't know how big a ballpark Frank is. But okay, yeah, go for it.
They come in packages of 8.
Okay. How big though?
Like just a standard hot dog.
Baseball doesn't exist here. I don't know these.
What are you talking about? You have the Toronto Blue Jays.
Who? The team that played in Buffalo last season?
Oh yeah.
In Florida? No sports team worth their salt ever plays in the state of Florida. We know this.
Strange plays go through Sector 1. He's currently 3/10 behind Pigeon's time through Sector 1. Or I think it's 2/10 actually. I didn't really catch the time there. Just thinking about hot dog. I got hot dogs on the brain.
Yeah, I gotta look up what those things are and what this baseball is.
You have to look up the dimensions and everything.
Yeah.
Sexy Pigeon currently on pole with a 132.4. He is 4/10 ahead of Lightning. We're probably gonna see those two battling here.
Nice to see those two back fighting again. Pigeon has kind of let himself go last couple weeks.
Yeah, you know he's gained some weight. He got a little bit of a beer gut. Oh, you mean he let himself go and that he wasn't here racing? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Again, you're being a little insensitive today with the commentary. It's very inflammatory.
All right. Well, something that isn't insensitive. Bobby Newport qualifying, setting his time on the mediums.
The yellow marked mediums.
The yellow marked mediums.
The yellow marked mediums. Again, the difference between those is they are yellow marked and not red, so they don't go with the Ferrari quite as well, but they're still a strong secondary color for that livery. Strange
plays, getting into P5 with that time with it was a 133 something. I missed it, unfortunately. Yeah. But he is he's P5. He's a second. I believe second behind the leader, not too far up from behind Dave.
Yeah, good showings from Strange Place. He's had a string of decent qualifying last few races.
We have, I think this is Nick, but he didn't change his number or something. I don't know.
Nick, that's stopped on the track?
Yeah. Oh, Dave's got a little spin here on his outlap. It's a good thing it's an outlap.
It's a good thing it's an outlap.
Backing up on track.
As we see that tower that overlooks the circuit. At the base of that tower, formerly named the Austin 360 Amphitheater. It has a new name now, but I don't particularly care about what it is, and I forget.
I think it's the Austin 316 tower in honor of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That makes sense. That does make sense.
Currently America's greatest export.
Yeah, and you know what? Notable events that happened there. Obviously, in the 2017 IndyCar season, Muse performed there. That's pretty much the biggest thing that happened at this track ever.
Who's Muse?
Yeah.
Like Jason Mewes? From Jane Silent Bob?
No, like Jason Mraz.
Oh, yeah, him. He did Saint Anger. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see Dave now. Trying to get his.
Talking about everything but the race today.
Yeah, right. We're really on one. We've had a week off, so you know.
I don't even know what this is. Where are we?
We're just we're at some track, just racing along.
Some track, okay. This track, it's some sort of circuit. Where is it?
Some sort of Texas. Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, Take Toast.
Oh, yeah, Take Toast. Yeah, that's where we're at.
Because when you're here, it's a good tradition to take one's toast when a guest in their home, as Dave just completely blows by every single line I see on my screen.
He did not have a good entry into that section. That understandably put his time down. He's going yellow through Sector 1. It's right along the line, though, trying to improve on his time. He's going to be coming into this oh, no, he's coming around in Sector... Nope, he is coming into this S section. Let's see if he can improve on his time. Believe he is not improving through Sector 1.
And you know what? If I'm lightning down there, I would simply drive faster if I want to improve my time.
Yeah, I mean, just put your foot down a little more on the gas, buddy. Can't be
Yeah,
that
you
hard.
know, we've all seen the movies. All they got to do is just change up a couple of gears, you know.
Yeah, I've seen the documentary Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, so I'm not gonna not to toot my own horn here, but I kind of know a lot about racing.
I mean, we're not in Tokyo, fair enough, but not really much of an excuse.
Lightning is 3/10 behind on this lap. He is definitely gonna want to get another one in here.
As Jacques Strepp actually seems to be struggling down there. I don't know
Really
if that's
seems to be
just.
struggling.
If I were him, I would simply drive faster too.
I believe his time right now is a 1:35.6. That puts him in P18.
Oh, goes way up the line there. Yellow flag down in sector 2.
Still slower through this lap. Bobby Newport's at a time with a 1:33 flat. That puts him in P4. I guess the medium strategy wasn't really working out like he wanted.
No, indeed it did not. But yeah, you gotta wonder if the racing conditions here are affecting. Maybe that's why he went out on the mediums in the first place. He knows something about the forecast that we do not.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? We're right along with Nick, but I don't think this is a lap that's counting. This might be an in lap, or this might be a warm-up lap for another run here.
If it is an actual lap, that's incredibly sad.
Yeah, just go home.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Eric did get into P13 for Mercedes, but still just outside the points. Obviously not really where he wants to be.
No, not at all.
All right, Nick is diving into the pits.
Oh, I hurt his feelings. I'm sorry, Nick.
Yeah, well. So right along with Austin, he's got a 132.3, I believe. Sexy Pigeon with a 131.9. He's currently sitting on top of pole right now.
Blackstrap, though, still not improving that much. Very interesting set of circumstances for him.
Also coming down this long straight, he's going to have a little bit of a tow here from this Red Bull. Coming through sector 2 here. Oh, okay, this is definitely an in-lap for him. So Gerard, just based on what we've seen right now, what do you think of the field so far? We have 5 minutes to go left in this session.
Well, you know what? I'm looking at Pigeon out here, and out of all the drivers, he certainly is one of them. Yeah, we got a bunch of racers, and the thing about qualifying is that if you finish on pole, you've got 19 other drivers starting behind you.
They say there are moments when a driver turns left and then turns right, because on a Formula 1 track there are different turns that drivers must navigate if they want to win.
Yeah, you know what? And rally cars, they go out in the sleet, the snow, the rain, the sun, the shine to go with the sun. But you know what? They don't do that in Formula 1.
No sirree, Bob, they do not. Shout out Will Buxton, who couldn't be here with us today. So we see Nick going out on his outlap. He's going on.
Love to get him. Yeah, he joined us last race. Nice to have him. Hope we can get him back in the future.
Yeah, Will's busy. He's a pretty busy guy. He's got that DTS fame. So.
If I'm being honest, kind of went to his head a little bit.
Yeah, maybe just a little. It is kind of hard for him to walk through doorways now. But it is what it is. We still love the guy. As Lightning now is on an outlap, we're gonna ride along with him and watch his qualifying lap. He's sitting P3 currently. I believe he's 8/10 behind Pigeon.
And you know what? Pigeon is hoping Austin can set a lap that's faster than his current one, but not faster than Pigeon's own. Give him a bit of a buffer.
Back. Oh. Pigeon gets out, or as Lightning gets out of the way from Blue there.
Yeah. This Blue mired in a 3-second deficit to the next closest driver. That's pretty rough.
Blue, McLaren today did say in their pre-race press conference they did get some upgrades into his car. He's not quite used to it yet.
Normally upgrades make it go faster, though, Blue. Come on.
Is Lightning creeping around here, trying to create a gap a little. So we're seeing
Yeah,
a
as you
lot
see,
of cars now coming.
big traffic, big traffic.
Yeah, definitely don't want to run into that on your lap. He's coming around turn 18. Is fast left-hander. Gerard, we're gonna ride along board with Lightning here. Why don't you describe going through the track here for the viewers at home?
Okay, well, as you see here, he's going to turn on the main straight. He goes way over the line there, and for that I'm going to say lines. But the important line is the start-finish one, in which he's passing right now. That DRS flap is wide open, that drag reduction system that allows the car to go seamlessly through the turbulence. As he rounds turn 1, that's an uphill turn. He can late break through there. He's going through the S's now, which I think are named after the letter, but I have to confirm that with my guys back in the booth. Yeah, you see him there. He's making an S pattern as the S's go. And then he's going to make another turn here because this track is full of them. He's going to make yet another one. This is incredible, the amount of turns that this track has. He goes over the line a little bit as he goes down the hill, again past that venue, the Austin 360 Amphitheater where Muse played in 2017 IndyCar. And then he's going to go down right into that first DRS zone. Second, I guess, if you count the main straight. But he's going to, again, that flap is going to just burst open. That drag reduction system. I'm running out of breath.
It's okay. Lightning currently though is down on his time. We'll see what he sets to here. Sector 2 as he comes into turn 12. Another really hard turn, really hard braking zone here.
12 turns. That's so much.
Oh,
That's so many turns.
It's a 13th turn and a 14th turn.
Oh my god.
He sets a green sector 2. This might.
Well, Fly By Night's gonna.
Really
Fly By
good
Night's
sector
shot up
here.
to the second spot there, actually.
Oh yeah, I just yeah. So Nick going second fastest.
It turns out making fun of him makes him go faster.
Wow. All right, let's see what Lightning can set here.
Lines. Not good enough.
Not good enough, but that does bump him up to P2. Nick is down in P3.
I guess Nick truly does suck.
Pigeon is just content in staying in the pits. Riding along with Bobby Newport now. Let's see what he can do.
And I think Lisa Frank Ocean there was looking to make another lap, but he might not get the chance.
There's 24 seconds left in this session here.
Oh, right. My clock is going faster than yours. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I believe he is just, yeah, looks like he did just get his lap started. We'll hop on board with him. Bobby Newport going slower through Sector 1 on this long straight here. Coming into this hard braking zone here at turn 12.
And you know what? Bobby Newport in his home, not quite his home race, but his home country race. Which is unfortunate, in my opinion. And I will not give a reason as to why.
3/10 down on his to Pigeon right now, but this is looking like a pretty good lap for him. Just needs a good, he needs a clean Sector 3.
A strange place, though. Ahead of LA King's Dave. That's a bit of a shock.
Oh, Dave goes P5.
Never mind. Ignore my commentary. I didn't say anything.
Let's see, Bobby Newport, what's his time going to be? He's going to stay in P6. Right along with Austin, he's on his time. He needs to improve. He's sitting P4 right now. He's got Nick ahead of him.
Ahead of him, though, a strange place, who's looking to make a jump over his Italian brethren.
Austin has a green Sector 2. He had a yellow Sector 1. Needs a good Sector 3 here. Nick content with his lap. He's just diving into the pits. He is P3 currently. We'll see if Austin can upend him here, though. Oh,
Who's going to make that round?
looked like he was about to spin.
If I were him, I simply would not spin.
Oh, he goes P2! What a lap!
There it is.
What?
That's a good lap from Austin.
What a lap! Austin is P2 ahead of Lightning. Oh, man.
Lightning absolutely punching the air right now.
Great lap by Austin. Here's Strange Place. Did he get across the line in time?
Already finished the lap, yeah. He was ahead of Austin. Did not improve. But it's Jacques Strap that's a little lower than I would have guessed. A little disappointing.
P8 though? I mean, he's got Strange Place ahead of him. Strange Place has he's had a good string of races here. He's going to be tough to get past.
Yeah, that is true. You know, he hasn't had the best of luck in race trim, so with Strange Place, so let's hope that improves today.
That was our qualifying. Pigeon taking pole. He's missed a couple races. He sets a statement. He is back on top of the grid right now to start this race.
Yeah, you know, it looked like he was out of it early on. He hasn't had the best of results, you know, but Nick up there in fourth. You know, this is truly like in the 1998 film Armageddon. wherein they had failed the attempted first detonation of the asteroid. But then Ben Affleck soars over the craters of the asteroid in a new drill, and they
Oh,
have a new one,
Eric
and
has
it's really incredible.
a 5-place grid penalty.
Oh, and that qualifying goes from bad to worse, much
Oh.
like the time when the first drill flew off the asteroid, sending an astronaut to his doom.
Oh man. So that's qualifying. Wow. I do not know what to expect coming into turn 1 here. Once the lights go out. Man.
This is truly as unexpected as Bruce Willis appearing to care when he was acting in the 1998 film Armageddon.
Oh man, don't say that about Bruce.
I suppose right now, actually, it's probably in poor form, so I apologize, Bruce.
Sorry, Bruce.
But I will not forgive you for your late 90s exploits that weren't The Sixth Sense.
Hey, Sixth Sense was a great movie, you know.
No, I said that weren't The Sixth Sense, so that one was good.
Oh.
As Carter is now
Carter
playing it from
hopping on to
2021.
F1. I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it in time. He unfortunate. I saw him in the paddock earlier. Then he just took off in a dash, just straight towards the bathroom.
You know what? He heard that the trailer in the middle of the track actually had really good sandwiches. And he would be right back.
It's yeah. Hey, you know what? I actually tried that sandwich. It is a really good chicken sandwich. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah, but when he wasn't looking though, his pit chief actually asked any of the reserves if they wanted to go fast, to which Lance Stroll happily agreed. So you see our predicted pit stop strategy. We're powered by AWS, the most reliable predictor of sports stats, as Pigeon is just gonna like yeet it across the lines there? What the heck? Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I had to get the overlay reset, which it's still not.
He made those S's look like an L, and a lowercase one at that. As Carter joins. Oh, Carter. If you're that slow on the track, you're not going to have much luck today, buddy.
Well, overlays, we're having some technical difficulties all day, apparently. Hopefully the overlay works.
Everybody check chat.
Check chat. I can't. 'Cause I'm streaming.
Okay, so my game is on. What are the chances you guys want to restart? And do set.
Not really. Because where would you go?
You can put me at the back. I'm in the lobby now.
I don't know.
By the time we restart and everything, like it's 10:16 Eastern.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, we've kind of already got a late start.
Alright.
And that has been your Craig McChaffrey. No, not yet.
Can't give it away just yet. Well, it's going to be interesting. Entire grid currently on soft tires.
Yeah, and the clouds looking as bright a blue as something from Armageddon.
As blue as the Earth, as blue as the Earth's oceans when you're looking out from the asteroid.
That is true.
As Bruce Willis looks from the asteroid, ready to destroy it, set off the nuclear warhead to blow the asteroid.
Whoa! I haven't seen the movie. You're spoiling it.
What? Oh man.
You can't do that.
Here we go. Yeah, 4 lights.
5 of them sometimes.
5 of them now. We are racing.
I'm gonna pay attention to the Ferraris.
Oh, looks like Bobby Newport got a really good start. Nick didn't look like Nick got a really good start. We're getting through turn 1. Looks like we get through
some
pretty
debris.
cleanly. Pigeon got.
I saw some debris there. I did see some debris fly off. That actually might be the side plate of the front wing of Strange Place.
We got a big train of cars driving through.
No, that's good. One driver lost an end plate. Not sure who, though.
Austin's still holding on to that P2. We have Nick in P4. Bobby Newport, I believe, hopped up to P5. Overtook his teammate there. Strange Place still in 7th place. We have Eric at Mercedes in P12, so he gained a spot off the start.
Oh, as there's a yellow flag there.
Looks like Strange Place losing a spot to your reserve driver, Gerard, Yuki Tsunoda.
Well, you know what? We have to have really solid reserves for talents that are missing. So I understand.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Bit of jostling from the AlphaTauris, though. Don't love to see that.
Oh wow, yeah, really. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty tight field there. Strange Place falling a little bit behind from LA King's Dave there.
As the mystery of the missing end plate continues, though, I'm not sure who lost that.
Boy, Austin is really in a tough spot here. Lightning actually overtook Austin. Looks like sorry, I got confused. Lightning is actually still in P3, but he has Nick right behind him in P4. Bobby Newport close behind as well.
Bobby Newport looking for his first win of the season, I believe.
So yeah, still looking for that season. You know, he's podium. He doesn't have a race win yet, though, to his name.
And you know what? Sometimes that's just been chalked up to poor safety car luck as well.
Yep. Just, you live by safety car, you die by safety cars. We're finally getting our interval timing here. Kind of really close, top 5.
Yeah, out of the 20 drivers, those 5 compile some of them.
Oh, I see Jock Strap had to go into the pits. He must have had some damage there. As Austin went a little wide on this turn, that's going to allow Lightning a good run here. Coming down this straight.
Oh, as Nick is going to make a move as well on Austin.
Oh, man. Yeah, there he goes.
He's going to make a move on both of them, it looks like.
Oh, he's going to try.
And you know what?
Oh, can Nick hold on to it? They touch a little. Looks like Nick's going to hold on to this spot, but man, Lightning is right there. Austin is also just right on Lightning.
And here comes Bobby Newport.
Bobby Newport, he's getting ambitious. You know what? I think for Bobby, he just has to stay patient.
Yeah. Just kick back, eat a Bobby bar. Take your time here, man.
He had his pre-race Nutriem bar. He's in a good spot here. Both Ferraris are actually in a really good spot. They're still in contention for the Constructors' Championship. We get the fastest lap now. Pigeon setting that one.
Very interesting. The 2 Ferraris here could look to actually use each other, maybe as a slingshot or a shake and bake, as it's known here in Texas.
Driving through now, man. We've had this top 5, this top 6 really is where all the action's going to be today, I think.
And you know what? The more they fight, the closer Strange Place gets. As he re-overtook his teammate Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki, I'm a little disappointed. You will have a talk after the race about that, but that's okay for now.
He's still pretty young. It's only his 2nd year in Formula 1.
That's 2nd year keyword. Pigeon's just gonna run away with this though for a little bit.
Creating a gap here.
This Lightning's gonna use that drag reduction system to his full advantage. Nick's gonna lock up a little bit.
Austin coming under pressure with Bobby Newport a little. He's losing some time to Lightning. Lightning trying to get that spot back from Nick. Nick's gonna be a tough customer. He's not gonna let him get it too easily here.
No, we're gonna have to wait and see the DRS on the main straight, see how that propels them up to that uphill turn 1, which allows the drivers to brake significantly later than they otherwise would have at that distance.
Austin struggling a little. He's out of DRS range. That's great news for Bobby Newport here, and also great news for Dave. He's gonna have DRS as well.
And here comes Bobby Newport. Not gonna make a move. It looks like he's a little too far back.
A little too far back. He got to keep it. As long as he can keep it clean through the S's, he'll have a really good opportunity to overtake Austin for P4.
And you know what? If Austin can keep him behind, he will finish higher in the race.
That is true.
Old Ferrari adage, actually, I learned from days spent in their garage. Yeah, my only concern for these drivers. Oh, sorry.
136.1 is currently fastest lap.
Now, I saw it earlier this lap from Bobby Newport, but you got to watch those lines on the S turns especially. That's where you can accrue some penalties.
Looks like he fell a little bit behind to Austin, so I don't think. Well, I don't know. He's not using overtake by the looks of it.
No, but he has the Durst, and that's all that matters. He's gonna
He's looking
send it a
inside.
little bit.
Austin defends inside though. We got a great battle though with Nick and Lightning. Looks like Lightning was able to get past Nick, but Nick's still keeping it close.
Yeah. Oh, Nick's gonna do a little bit of switchback. Oh, that was slick. That was so slick by Nick. Holy.
That's that ISRL knowledge coming into play here.
Yeah, you just hope the ISRL penalties don't follow.
That's my favorite part of watching one of those races. That's allowed Austin to catch back up though.
Yeah.
Oh, Austin really goes
go
wide.
wide.
Oh, look at Lightning here trying to break the toe from Nick.
Nick, gonna bide his time a little bit. Not as many sends into turn one as I would have expected, given the gap these cars are holding to each other.
Nick able to keep it pretty clean through the S's here and still stick with Lightning. Austin struggling a little bit. That's allowed Bobby Newport to catch up though. Man, look at that. These four drivers are just so close to each other.
Important to note, Bobby Newport already has one warning for exceeding track limits.
I think it's oh wow, Bobby Newport really on Austin. We'll see if Nick can make a move stick here, but Bobby Newport I think is going to be able to get the overtake. You see Lightning already trying to break the toe. Austin also trying to break the toe.
Yeah, Bobby Newport with the DRS system.
Bobby Newport's going to get an overtake here. Yep, he's going to go past Austin here.
That was more a matter of
Nick
when,
and
not
Lightning
if.
still battling again.
What a fight these two are
late
putting
breaks a
up.
little. He's not going to be able to get it to sixth though, Lightning. He's defending really well. Nick's throwing inside. He gets to switch back. Can he make it stick?
Oh,
Lightning
man.
goes wide. Nick still holding on to P2. Man.
What a treat these American fans are getting at the Circuit of the Americas.
Now, can Austin stick with Bobby Newport? That is the question. I think he can. Man, he is sandwiched between those Mercedes, though. This is tough.
Dave, right on that tail.
Gerard, it's...
Yeah, I see some clouds.
Yeah,
I see some clouds. Oh, Bobby Newport going for a little too wide of a... Trying to break that toe, he just massively swerved off the track into the grass a little bit.
Ooh.
Not really sure what the plan was there, but they're going to go side by side into the S-turns now.
It's like Austin...
Oh, Bobby Newport just launches himself!
He is down. He is done. He's out of this race. Oh no, that's all that day to catch up though. He bumps. Oh, Austin. They bump. Austin spins. We got a virtual safety car.
That's rough. Bobby Newport getting tens of feet of air.
Oh, Austin's in a really bad spot here with all these cars.
I didn't quite catch the contact made between the Ferrari and Austin. The remaining Ferrari, I should say.
It looked incidental to me, but I don't know. We might need a closer look at that one.
But I'm impressed by the airtime Bobby Newport got on that off that curb there. That was never going to end well with two cars going side by side like that into the S-turns.
Oh man, we've had some intense racing. This virtual safety car kind of puts a damper on things a little.
Yeah, you know, it allows them to cool the tires a little bit. You know,
Track's
some
clear.
drivers
We're back to racing.
Some drivers are getting penalties. Oh,
Dave's got a drive-through penalty.
Beating under ESC. Dave.
Well, that's what happens.
I actually, you know what? I'm seeing some droplets on my screen.
Yeah, I do too.
Well.
Yep, I just saw it.
what a nightmare of a race that's turning into for these
drivers. Not only we got some great battling, we also get rain thrown into the mix here. We're only on lap 7. We have so much of this race left.
Yeah, you know what? I think I heard someone join the booth. I'm imagining it's going to be Bobby Newport.
Dave going into the pits, serve that penalty.
So Bobby Newport, now that you've rejoined us on planet Earth, what was that air like up there?
Man, I'm pretty sure I saw God.
It certainly looked like it. That car.
Bobby, walk us through it. What happened?
Well, I was battling side by side with Austin. And then all of a sudden, I was just going over his car.
But tell me about that weave down the main straight where you almost grassed yourself a little bit.
I was trying to break the toe and I broke it a little too hard.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, And then obviously too wide into the S turns. That was never gonna end well. Unfortunately, you are on the worst end of that. But no, we have truly seen F1 cars reach new heights today.
Literally and figuratively.
Absolutely.
Lightning gets an overtake on Nick, but man, this rain's gonna play a big factor in this, so it's still anyone's race, I feel.
And after Dave's served that drive-through penalty, all of a sudden it's an AlphaTauri 4-5.
Oh my god, Strange Place moving up to P4. You take those
Yeah.
spots when they're given to you. It does not matter how you get them.
Absolutely. And you know what, Bobby Newport, your teammate in LA Kings, Dave, appeared to have been involved in a kerfuffle with Austin not long after your launch into a new dimension.
It's not the
Not
first time.
entirely
It's not the
what
first
happened
time
there.
we've seen those two come into a little bit of a clash. Oh, Lightning slips just a little. That track has got to be getting slick.
It is getting a little moist. As Strange Place is going to dive into the pits, he's going to be an early adopter of what I assume to be intermediate tires.
I wonder how much rain is actually scheduled to fall because, are inters to move or are the full wets to move?
You know, when you're in a position, when you're AlphaTauri, you got to take some chances here. I'm not saying you take Germany 2018 type chances, but you take some chances nonetheless. I personally think it might be a little too early. The track doesn't look that wet. But,
He's coming out. He is on, I believe, on the inters.
Let's see how he takes turn 1 here.
Very slowly.
He has made it past turn 1. That is a good sign.
Oh,
he did not.
He
did not.
Oh, he loses his wing.
That's really unfortunate. And that's a bit of a self-inflicted wound, also known as the big brain play.
Blue also had to pit. I wonder if we're going to see some more drivers dive into the pits here.
Blue also on those green intermediate tires, slipping a little bit around. As again, the track just isn't ready for those tires, I don't think. Might be in short order, though.
I mean, with this virtual safety car, it allows the track to get a little more moist. You never know. They actually might be in a pretty good spot here.
Except for Strange Place, who has to pit for a new wing regardless.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how things shake out. Yeah, this track's starting to just get more and more wet. Keep an eye on these leaders, though.
This Blue gets a penalty for speeding under VSC.
He has a drive-through penalty.
Pigeon is looking to dive. He will dive into the pits.
Pigeon is going to the pits, so Lightning is... wonder if he was maybe trying to fake Nick out a little there, but those two are also going to be diving into the pits.
Now, you know what? It was about half a lap too early for Strange Place, but his teammate Yuki Tsunoda is going to benefit from that guess, you could say.
Man,
educated guess.
This is see, we're seeing everyone dive into the pits now. Nick coming out on those intermediates.
And you know what? This has kind of worked in Austin's favor because now he will get a little bit more favorable position compared to where he was before the VSC kicked in.
Absolutely. Unfortunate spin with Dave. I just on first look, it looked like a racing incident to me, but hey, like I said, this is still anyone's race. Is Nick looking inside a little on Lightning going into the S's? Not going to take it though. That's smart. This is what we have not seen. We haven't really seen this yet. We haven't seen Lightning really battle in the rain. So.
Oh, but you know what? With a name like Lightning, I have some hopes as there's a yellow flag in Sector 3. That looks like you're my boy Blue. He was slow going. Now he's in the pits again.
We'll see Nick. What kind of exit he's going to be able to get here. See him short shifting.
Strange Place gets that new front wing fitted and he'll return in P17.
Pigeon's still just commanding lead on this race. It definitely helps them too that Lightning and Nick are, have been battling for the first 9-10 laps of this race.
He took a stranglehold from turn 1 and hasn't looked back since.
He shot off like a rocket, just threw those S's so cleanly.
You know who else did though is Bobby Newport. Take us through that start.
Yeah, I don't know. I managed to get really clean off the line. The gap was there, so I just kind of put myself in. Just said, let me just squeeze my way on through here, and
you gave him the old let me just sneak right by you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I get what you're putting down.
Bobby, what goes through your head when you're sitting on the grid and you see 5 lights?
Well, there's a moment. and everything goes quiet.
There's a moment when silence falls on the track, you might say.
Yes. And then I take a sip of my drink that I have in my helmet, which is San Diego Slurp.
You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, Bobby Newport.
So I take a sip of my San Diego
You
Slurp, and
shut your mouth. You shut your mouth, Bobby Newport.
and I put it
You
in
shut up. You shut up. Shut up. You take a sip of water mixed with some electrolytes. That's it. Okay? You can have a Bobby bar. You can have a Nutrium. You don't drink that trash. Not until we're contractually obligated to allow you to do so.
Other than that, we'd like to remind you folks that this race and this stream is brought to you by Sweetums, official snack provider of the BRL. You can't beat them, Sweetums.
It is true.
Man, Nick just sticking to the rear of Lightning. He's looking inside for a move here. Not gonna have it. Lightning was, I think, expecting him to be there, so he went a little wide, compromised his line just a little bit. Bobby, with only three races left, Lightning going wide. That's gonna give Nick a good opportunity here.
He will take it. Or
Still
will he?
going wheel to wheel through this turns 17 and 18. Looks like Nick is gonna come out P2. Man, you almost don't want to go away from this race, but we have Austin here just coming up on Alonso, working his way back. He's in P8 currently.
Lightning's slipping a little bit back here. Not going to have the benefit of DRS with the rainy conditions as they are.
Austin with a brave move inside Alonso, and he is up to P7. He's got Lando Norris on his sights.
Looks like Blue is having more issues. He is dead stopped right on the apex of turn 1. Or, no, sorry, not turn 1, for the straight in sector 2.
Right along with Eric at Mercedes. He's having a pretty tough race here. He's chasing down Gio right now. Coming along in sector 3.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to see a nice little safety car if someone has a little bit of an off here.
Yeah, you can't count out the safety car.
That could change some fortunes, especially with Dave plowing through the AI field here. Who knows what could happen with him?
Never count out the touchdown safety car.
Dave currently 3 seconds behind, or 2 seconds behind Fernando Alonso. Nick is trying to close up some time to Pigeon. It's created a little bit of a gap to Lightning, but they're still a little far back. Austin closing in on Lando Norris. Man, that would be a climb for him to just get back to P4. I think he can do it. He's, not too far back. Just needs to run some consistent laps here.
I just need to make some overtakes,
Just gotta turn the car left,
if he
gotta
does
turn
that,
the car right.
and with the rain, sometimes you have to turn left to go right.
And sometimes you gotta turn right to go left.
Truly a wild, wacky world of motor racing.
You know what? I first heard that when I was traveling out west.
Oh yeah?
Ended up in this little town just right off Route 66, the historic Route 66. It was a nice little town. Nice people. Very friendly. They were.
What was the name of the town?
Is
Austin's gonna make a dive into turn 1, presumably here against Lando Norris.
Radiatore Springs. It was a little
Radiatore, I've heard of that place.
Little Spanish influenced town.
I've heard it pronounced Springues, but to each his own.
Very nice people. I really enjoyed my time. Have you ever been, Gerard?
Never been. Met some people who've passed through there, though. Didn't really enjoy their time. Said they actually enslaved them, made them pave their roads. Very strange to me.
Very strange, but from what I gathered in my time there, they're proud people. They love their town. People seem to love it too.
It's Austin.
A little bit of a spin there, but he saves it.
We were both watching that one, yeah.
Oh, man. It's going to allow Lando to catch up, though.
It's a good thing that his race suit is black.
He loses that end plate. Oh, that's rough. Especially in the rain.
Oh, and he's gonna. Oh man, he's dipsy doodling around there, but not in a good way.
Oh, yeah,
One could almost say that he's won, but at what cost?
At what cost, indeed.
Oh,
It's
man.
a good thing his race suit is black in color to not notice any sudden changes.
Tell you what, though, this is going to give Dave a chance to get up past him again.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah.
You know, hey,
He's
caught up.
barreling toward him at full speed. Oh, you gotta
Whoa.
watch that. You gotta watch that,
Yeah,
Dave.
it goes
Oh
wide.
man.
He does give. Yep, Austin's just gonna dive into the pits. It's smart. Really tough to drive in the rain with that end plate missing.
And the great start went from bad and then bad to worse now for us.
It's a tough race, but hey, I mean, there's still a lot of race left, and you know, you can't count out a safety car, as we talked about earlier.
Absolutely.
As we see Eric Mercedes now chasing down Gio for P14. I believe,
he is
he might be coming out, or might be coming out just behind Austin, ahead of Austin.
Yeah. Austin is just passing turn 1 right now. So he's a little ways back, couple turns back, but you know, with some burned in rubber already. Oh, actually, you know what? As Austin's gonna get bullied by George Russell, I should say. Ooh, that was rough.
He's having a tough race today.
2 Mercedes not having a great time. You know, I'm gonna go see if I can find their team principal, see if we can talk to them about that.
Especially with
Looks
like
like-
the constructors here.
Yeah, it looks like Austin's lost another end plate.
Oh man, just bad to worse.
Yeah, just not a good race. You gotta wonder if they're gonna retire that car to precaution.
I'm gonna send him some words of encouragement here. Not necessarily because I want him to win, but mostly because I want to see his replay after the race. I want to see what happened to me.
Nobody saw because you were too high up. But you know what? As Mercedes is in a 13-14 formation right now, we're actually going to talk to Toto Wolff, who I've gathered here. Toto, what the heck, man?
Please leave me alone. I do not want to talk right now.
Toto, no, you don't get to run away. You
Damn
agreed to
it.
this. You signed the contract.
Damn it! No, Mikey, no, this is so not right.
Toto, we're going motor racing. This is a car race. Oh,
Oh,
as you know what?
nicht
there's gonna be-
moving, Schweizer.
You know, Toto, as I see that, I see your team actually implemented some team orders with Lisa Frank Ocean allowing Jacques Strapp by, but in the process also allowing Antonio Giovinazzi by. Was that part of the plan or just a big blunder on your part?
Listen, we never make blunders at Mercedes.
Oh, as Austin's gonna cut a corner cutting penalty on the pit entry. Didn't even know that was possible. Toto, what are you doing?
Look, I tell our drivers to drive, and they drive. That is all.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. As Dave gets another penalty as well.
Suck it, Ferrari.
Bobby Newport.
Suck it, Ferrari.
Bobby Newport, you got Toto here in the room with you. What do you have to say to him?
Bring it on, little man.
I'm just
Whoa,
very hurt
Toto,
by those
Toto,
comments.
come on, man. We're trying to be friendly here. No, I must crush them. Toto,
Okay,
please,
everybody.
please,
I am
Toto.
physically pushing these two gentlemen
Oh my
back
God,
from one
yeah,
another.
Toto,
Bobby
no,
Newport and Toto
Toto,
Wolff.
Toto, come
We have to
here. No,
calm down.
Come
We have
here,
to calm down.
Ferrari.
This.
Let's see what you're made of. Let's see what
Toto,
you're
you
made
gotta
of.
calm down, man.
Toto, come on. Don't you have a
Look.
raise? Oh my God, get him out of here. Security.
I'm not afraid of Germans, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Bobby
you say
Newport,
that
you
to my
gotta
face.
stop. You gotta
Say that
stop,
to my
Bobby.
face.
No.
Come on.
No, Bobby, no. Oh my God, catastrophe
Oh my
in the
God.
booth, calamity on the track. What is going on,
Let
ladies
this guy
and gentlemen?
in.
I'm sorry. I thought we were gonna have a nice
Oh
conversation.
my God. What is in the water at Mercedes over there?
Whatever it is, it must have come down through the rain because they always seem to have issues in these conditions.
Oh man. Wow, he's not having a good day.
Yeah, as I'm actually peering down through the window of our booth here, I see Toto being forcibly restrained by security members on the stairs up to our booth.
My God, Toto.
Yeah, Toto must not have been a fan of the 1998 hit Michael Bay film Armageddon. Otherwise,
He must have not gotten his pumpernickel bread in the motorhome.
no, I don't. You know what? I think he did get it. I saw them being loaded up. I don't think it was toasted enough though. It didn't crack. But my apologies for bringing Toto Wolff into the booth today, not knowing that would be the result of that.
It's hard to tell. You know, Toto is a tricky man.
Tricky man.
He's a tricky man. He, you know, not a great day for Mercedes so far. Austin bumping a little with the Iceman there.
Yeah, he's been having some issues around the corners. I've noticed as we were trying to break up that altercation.
He's been not having a great day. Understandably so, but sometimes that's just what happens. It's racing.
Yeah, should we see if we can get Christian Horner in the booth to provide opinions on both his drivers as well as the actions of Toto Wolff?
Oh yeah. Oh, sure, there he is. Christian, come on. We have some questions for you, Christian. What do you think of the driver? What do you think of the race so far?
Yeah, I know. I didn't sign up for this accent. I'm sorry in advance.
Gerard, it's not fun. It's not fun to make fun of the man. Let him speak. Come on now, Christian. How's the race going so far for you?
Yeah, we got a driver up in front right now. Obviously, I heard some commotion up from the booth here. I don't know if that was Toto or not. He is a stubborn man-child as we've come to know him here in the paddock.
Now, Christian, you had some pretty noticeable clashes with Toto. What do you think that really says about Mercedes when they come into the booth like that?
You know, for one, you don't stick your nose up in the commentary booth.
Listen,
you don't do that, Mike.
You listen to me, Christian. I will not take this.
Listen, Toto, shut your mouth.
Look, you
shut
want
your
to
mouth,
take this
Toto.
out to the track? We will. I'm leaving now. Goodbye.
Toto, not even the best team principal in your own family household. Get out of my sight.
Man. What is going on? Christian, thank you. Thank you, Christian. Wow, man. It's just chaos today here in America. There was, come to America and all of a sudden everyone's belligerent.
Yeah, you know what? They have the In-N-Out burger juice flowing through their veins, and they just lose it. You know?
Yeah, they get that sniff of Whataburger and just they're seeing red.
Yeah.
Wow. Chaos in the BR. Chaos in the BR.
On and off the track. As Austin, as we have another person joining us in the booth here.
Hello.
What talk to us.
It's my teammate. Oh, Strange Place, you DNF'd. I didn't even notice. We were so busy breaking up altercations in our booth. What happened?
There's not much going on with that one. But if there's a trophy for the slowest retirement in the BRL this season, I would be sure to take it.
You know what? I think that calls for our Mac T bold move of the race.
Congratulations, Strange Place. You've got the Mac T bold move of the race, sir.
That's right.
I've heard that docks 5 WDC points from you, though. And I'm clinging onto, like, my 26. So I'm not sure how that...
We'll see about that post-race.
Okay.
I'll have to appeal to the stewards on that one.
Okay. As long as I've got somebody fighting for me.
You got Dave.
Don't worry, I'm objective.
Here for P5. Dave, though, with
But
that
yeah.
3-second penalty.
Essentially, it's wet, you gas it in through a corner, oversteer. I thought I was going to hit the barriers head on. Turns out, no, I hit it with the wheel, so out of the race.
Well, you know what, man? You strung up some good qualifying sessions together. You know, races will come.
Yeah, if only they did the race in reverse, where it doesn't matter what you do in the race, just in the qualies. That's the kind of lead that I want.
That's the spirit. Keep it up, bud.
All right, take care, guys.
Take care. And with that, the AlphaTauri rule of one is satisfied for the race.
Yuki Tsunoda, the only AlphaTauri driver out there. Dave, trying to get past Verstappen.
Oh,
He's got the overtake going. It's going to be tough, though.
I just gotta say, from personal experience, too.
Oh, Dave making choices out there. Again, safety cars are a possibility with Dave out on track fighting these AIs.
We have some...
Nikita Mazepin retired.
Who?
Was that?
Unknown driver.
Some guy
from
in the
parts
Haas,
unknown.
He retired. Man, we have almost 10 laps to go, but yeah, I still you can't count out the safety car in rain. It's some writer for F1 called it the Great Equalizer or something. I can't remember.
You know, Dave's gonna be fast approaching on Yuki Tsunoda, and he's gonna be looking to gain that position and then some with that penalty of his. Now, Bobby Newport, before the race, what were the forecasts looking like? Would it be rain throughout the rest of the race, do you figure? Or?
It could be. there's also a really good chance that it clears up for the last few laps here.
And I noticed that you attempted a qualifying run on medium tires. Was that in anticipation of the downpour?
That was mostly just a bank lap. Not the worst thing if you start on the mediums on this track, in my opinion. So
A bank lap? How much is Ferrari paying you?
This is Circuit of the Americas, not Bank of the Americas, Bobby.
We got a
Ferrari's paying you guys?
We got a question here from a viewer. What zone of Elden Ring is this? That is a good question.
The red one that you're not supposed to go to fairly early on because you'll just get murdered by big crows.
Yeah, yeah.
Casted?
That's currently where we are. Yeah.
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 I don't know. Dave is shortening that gap to, yeah, Strange Face says in the chat, AlphaTauri Rule of One means that only one of the cars in the race finishes. That is true. That is partial. That is one of the rules, yes.
We salute you, sir.
We salute you, strange place, and off to a strange place you shall go.
The strangest of places.
As Dave is,
I do have to say to Strange Place too, though, just speaking from personal experience, landing straight on in the wall will not always save you.
Well, I think
Tell us about that, Bobby.
He didn't exactly go straight into the wall, but his wheel nicked it and just it snapped. You know, that's suspension.
Yep, but I definitely went straight into the wall this race, and it did not save me.
Dave's going to use some of that ERS, though, trying to close that gap down to Keystone. Max Verstappen is going to be pitting.
Interesting. I wonder if Max is going to be going on the full wets.
He is not. He's putting on a new set of intermediates.
Oh, wow. Tire deck is that bad. I guess this is a pretty this is a pretty tire deck heavy track. Dave's sitting comfortably in P5 right now, trying to get up to P4. Man, what a finish that would be for him if he can take P4 and stay in P4.
That would be a nice recovery for sure. Let's see how he handles driving against an AI, though. As we see a multitude of cars heading into the pits for more sets of intermediates.
With 9 laps to go, yeah, it's I guess maybe another pit's in order here. I wonder how the tires are doing.
Yeah, I wonder actually if some of the leaders will try to just stick it out, a la Austin Suzuka 2021.
Yeah.
He was actually not going to get that close to Yuki on the straight. Lost a bit of time there entering it. There's a yellow in Sector 1. Uh-oh.
Like, yeah,
and Jockstrap is out of the race.
Oh, he is out of the race. Austin. Oh, we got a safety car!
And there it is. The great equalizer.
Oh, my God. We have a safety car. Nick is going into the pits. Lightning, I'm sure, is going to be going into the pits, too. Maybe not. We'll see.
He is. Oh, he is.
Pigeon got caught out.
Yeah, this is going to be tricky for Pigeon for sure. Very sticky situation for him.
Man, if you're Austin, I mean, I know you're sitting in P14, but I mean, this is what you're looking for, right? Close up this gap a little. He's got a chance to get in the top 10 now.
Yeah, and you know what? Stay out on those tires, maybe, and who knows what can happen.
Yeah, I mean, well, man, that would be ambitious, though, I think.
But not something that we haven't seen from him before.
He is known to do it. And if anyone can do it, it is Austin. We'll see what he does here as he's coming through this long straight in Sector 2.
Yeah, those tires, only 4-lap-old intermediates on his car at the moment.
Oh,
very doable.
Yeah, I think he's in a good spot here.
They thanked him. 3 people.
Actually, as I say that, the 4 drivers ahead of him are actually the ones who just pit the lap prior.
Oh my God, we had a Pokemon follow us. It's Charmander. Oh,
we had the Charmander?
The Charmander following us. Thank you for the follow.
Whoa, can I have your card?
Can I have the holographic, the shiny?
Just the shiny part, though. You just, like, cut around it.
Yeah, just cut around it. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. If you can't mail it, like, conveniently, just, like, fold it and put it in an envelope.
Yeah. Just make sure it doesn't get... Just put, please do not bend, on there. Thank you.
Yeah, write it on the card itself.
So we have a safety car. We're probably going to have about...
He's just pitting.
7.
He's going to get that pit stop in there.
6. Who's pitting?
Pigeon.
Is he?
He is. He's going to get that pit stop in there.
He's got that 25-second
gap. He has the gap. Yeah. And all of a sudden,
We have fresh tires
know-
for our top 3.
for almost everyone,
Oh, man.
you know what? By the time this group bunches up, because it will take a while, we might have, I would say, 4 laps of racing or thereabouts.
Yeah, 5-6 laps I could see. Does Charmander have a cameo? Man, we got someone needs to look into that.
As the safety car has collected Pigeon now, the rest of the group will form up behind him.
Man, if you're Lightning, you're so thankful right now because he was losing time to Nick, could not keep up with him, and now he's got a shot here.
You know what? And in turn, Nick has a shot at the win.
Yeah.
If all goes right on the start here, on the restart.
You got some
Dave, though,
cars
still with that
Pigeon,
penalty.
though.
It is unfortunate for Dave, though, because he will have that time penalty where the group will now be entirely condensed into him. And you know what? I actually have word here that Charmander does, in fact, have a cameo.
Oh, man. Man. Hopefully it's not too expensive.
You know
Bobby,
what?
as a veteran of racing in the rain, what's the biggest worry under safety car? Like, is it tougher to keep the tires warm, or is it tougher to go this slow while the rain's coming down and you're in your thoughts? Or are you just no thoughts, only racing?
No thoughts, just not stuffing it.
How did that work out earlier in the race for you?
Not great.
I see. Just needed to clarify, that's all. Yeah.
We said it early in the race, we said it in the middle of the race, and finally we are here. We have a safety car. How is this going to shake up? I am so curious to see how this does.
Hey, you know what? Dave looking to get that penalty behind him and the time elapsed behind him as well. He could be desperate on that restart.
Yep. Sitting P5 currently, but with that 3-second time penalty, he's going to have Verstappen right behind him. As we're coming around onto this main straight here. I think we're going to get some fireworks between this top 3 for the remainder of the race.
Hopefully those fireworks are not immediately put out by this rain. That's a good analogy. I'm a good commentator.
Nick's been looking very strong in the rain here so far. So maybe good opportunity for him possibly to maybe make up some places and really attack Pigeon here with a clean restart instead of a standing start that we had at the start of the race.
Change place. Saying, whoa, we got procedural white on this one. That's right.
That's right. They sang
Procedural white!
They sang their song "Boats and Hoes" pre-race.
That was actually that was the sub-in for the United States national anthem.
Yeah, I think that actually is the national anthem of the United States now.
Wait a minute. Who's driving the boat?
Oh boy, here we go.
You see
Most
the
of the
cars
back here.
still getting bunched up now.
We at some point those lap cars may or may not be allowed to overtake.
I guess we don't know who's race directing today. Do we know?
Oh no.
Oh no. Hello, gentlemen. It's me, Michael Massey.
Oh, Mikey, no! This is so not right.
Oh my God, Toto's back in the booth. Toto, get out of here!
As Lisa Frank Ocean gets a penalty for multiple warnings, impressive during a safety car.
Yeah, it's definitely something else to get a penalty for corner cutting while there's a safety car.
I have to imagine Austin will be promptly skipping the post-race driver press conference and will be immediately leaving the paddock. He has not had a good day today.
No, yeah, I fully believe that to be the case.
Once again, I hope he doesn't, because I want to see his replay.
As we all do. Especially for that altercation with your teammate, LA King's Dave.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I was too busy getting yacht into a barrier.
I was too busy seeing how high you were going to go before I realized they had hit each other.
We are going to get at least one more lap of this safety car.
Yeah, as I said before, I'm anticipating about 4 laps of racing.
Bobby, have you had a chance to try out the concessions here at COTA?
No, not yet. What should I get?
You should go to the Chicken Shack. They have a really good chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, real good.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I think I'll have to check it out.
Okay.
All right. Good talk.
I didn't know what to say.
Holy shit, is that Detlef Shrimp?
The Detlef Shrimp.
The Detlef Shrimp.
Indiana Pacers legend, Detlef Shrimp.
You know, I went to him for some financial advice. He's really smart. Knows this thing about money and running a business. And, what businesses need. Recently, he was telling me about this company he did for. He said they were Entertainment 720, but they didn't even have a business plan or anything. It seemed real.
No, but they had a sick basketball court in their office though.
That is true. I got a free iPad as well, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty sick. Yeah.
They were just giving them out.
You know what? They didn't have a low-cal calzone zone though, which is disappointing to say the least.
I'm just gonna say it. Calzones are stupid. They don't even make sense. Why would I want to eat a calzone when I could just eat a slice of pizza?
It's not a calzone though. It's a beautiful little pastry with a little meat pocket dipped inside. I can't quote directly because I don't remember it. Safety car's coming in this lap, and we will in fact have how many laps of clean racing?
Oh boy!
4 laps.
4
I am smart.
laps.
But you know what? Pigeon's gonna have a bit of a buffer here with those lapped cars.
Yeah, he is. I guess the lap cars aren't gonna be allowed to go.
Yep. When they say any lapped cars cannot overtake, they mean all of them.
Is that
Hey,
the procedure?
guys.
I could have sworn it was different.
Guys, you gotta try this chicken sandwich. It's really good.
All right. Big question here. Can Nick get past these lap cars? Can Lightning get past these lap cars, too?
And Dave get past Yuki Tsunoda.
These safety cars going in. Pigeon's going to be setting the pace here. We're going. He's coming around this turn.
And boogity, 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 we're going back racing.
We are back to racing here.
And Nick got a good jump off Lightning. Massive. Lightning looking like he's trying to warm up his tires.
Oh, Nick diving inside. Yep, he's got those blue flags are coming out.
Dave.
Dave, making attempts at moves. Oh, as Lando Norris, for one car there, appeared to be sideways.
We got some, oh man, these lap cars are making it a little tough for everyone here.
Oh,
Of it.
Raikkonen's making some dangerous obstacles of his car out there at the moment.
I gotta give credit to Dave on that move. That was... wow.
Didn't improve in any way, though.
Well, he got back to what he lost off the restart.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. As Yuki Tsunoda is actually going to give Lightning a bit of trouble here.
Nick also running into some trouble here with his Haas in front of him. These blue flags are going out. Oh, I think the Haas is going to let him go now, by the looks of it. Yep, alright, going to let him go.
Yuki Tsunoda might be going for an overtake here on Lightning if he's not careful. Pigeon, as he did before, will just attempt to run away.
Four more laps to go.
See Channel asks, is that the bold move of the race? Unfortunately, no. We've already had our bold move of the race, in which Strange Place took the world's slowest DNF.
Call Guinness. Pigeon just opening up that gap between him and Nick. Nick can still.
Oh, Dave's gonna make. Oh man, he made that move. That was a good move by Dave. Holy, I wasn't sure about that one, but he made it stick. No contact.
Alright, I think that's the highest praise you've given Dave all season.
He is in
I'm-
P4.
You know what? The fact that he didn't make any contact was worthy of praise enough. As oh man, Austin is out
Oh
of the
no!
He is done with this session. He is gone.
race. Yeah.
Tough day for Austin. It's just sometimes that's racing now.
Looks like he had simply spun out and chose to retire the car willingly,
Yep.
as that car is still moving.
Total Wolf, can you see him in the paddock just slamming his desk right now? He's not happy. That is 2 DNFs for the Mercedes. That is not what they want.
Better there than here, as I always say.
Dave, though, man, can he close this gap to Lightning?
We have another guest here in the booth. We're getting a little crowded in the booth right now. Already had an altercation earlier on. We don't want to repeat that, so let's all behave ourselves.
Oh, what did I miss?
We're not at liberty to say, actually,
Yeah,
because it pertains to your boss.
Yeah, you'll just have to watch the replay.
Oh, alright.
Toto started calling me mean names.
Hey,
Wow.
Eric, like
Bobby
I said,
Newport started it.
We're just going to have to wait until the replay's out to see what happens.
It's like King's Dave is actually going to try to make a move on Lightning here, who seems to be struggling on the restart. Not a wet racer, Lightning appears to be.
Yeah, he's... Man. I don't know, 3 laps to go. I think Dave might be able to get past Lightning here, but with that penalty...
That penalty, though.
Yeah, with that penalty, it's going to be tough, but still, finishing P3 on track would be something.
After all he's been through today, it would be a fantastic result, and one in which I can commend him for being relatively clean while doing so, barring a replay of that incident with Austin.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see with that. But so yeah, so I mean, so far Dave's had a pretty good race, all things considered. Definitely, I think Ferrari's going to be happy with the points that he will potentially bring home. There are 3 laps to go still, and he's catching up to Lightning here, slowly but surely.
Looks like Austin has actually already left the paddock entirely.
Yep.
Yeah, he was not having a great time.
Oh no.
It did not seem to be the case.
Many broken wings, many penalties, many unfortunate incidents.
Oh, we saw.
Yep.
You know, I think the more important thing for Dave now, honestly, is to just run away from 5th place.
Yeah, but he's still.
I disagree.
I mean, he's still doesn't quite have that gap that he needs to clear Yuki right now in the standings.
And you know what? Let's see how much of a time penalty that is. That is a... trying to find it now.
3 seconds?
3 seconds. Okay, he might be able to pull it off. Because there's a yellow flag and it's blue again.
He's having a tough race.
Looks like he had a dust up with Kimi Räikkönen, who himself has been on a bit of an adventure in his final go around here at the Circuit of the Americas.
You know, when Blue joined the BRL, I didn't realize that his name would stand for "You're my boy, Blue Flags."
I mean, Newport with the insensitive commentary. That's why he's not in the booth on the regular, folks.
It's like Lightning is still just able to keep this gap to Dave. Dave, though, really trying. He's going to have two more laps left to go.
Without the help of the DRS system either.
Without the help of DRS, he has plenty of battery, though.
Looks like he will eclipse that 3-second mark needed to get by Yuki Tsunoda on the penalty position.
Well, if Dave can keep this up, he'll still have P4 locked in. Still looking to finish P3 on the track, though.
Pigeon is just running away with it.
Oh,
As he has all race.
He started P1. He's going to finish P1 by the looks of it.
It's a strong statement race from him, looking to get back into the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah, he wants to let Lightning know, like, hey, this championship isn't over. You may be in the lead, but I'm still here. We have 3 after this race. We have 3 races left.
Yeah.
Dave really closing in on Lightning now.
Yeah, you know, Lightning is just not having a good time right now.
Oh man.
A bit ironic that Lightning would not do well in the rain, but here we are.
And he was telling us all leading up to this race that he is insane on COTA.
Yeah, well,
That he would
insanely
not
bad
lose
or
on
good?
COTA.
Oh!
He was gunning for it. Oh, wow.
God damn!
Nope.
Overtake.
We already handed it up, but that's another Maxi Bold move of the race, I would say. That
Yep.
qualifies.
Congratulations,
That
Dave.
was
You are also
spicy.
the recipient of the MAC-T bold move of the race.
Wow, that was like eating a whole chipotle pepper.
Man, sitting
That
P3. Boy,
Wow,
he's
that
got
was
Strong flavors.
He's got a tough task ahead of him trying to clear this 3-second penalty. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it with what's going to be the very last lap here.
I don't think it's over yet. I think Lightning could still close the gap.
I don't know.
He does
Lightning's
got no
gonna be
reason to,
struggling in the
really.
rain.
Oh, Dave slipped a little on that
A bit
turn.
wiggly. A bit wiggly for Dave.
Dave's got to get about 2.7 seconds clear here to keep that third place, but
Lightning
moral
has
victories.
all of his battery stored.
All it takes is one slip up from Lightning, though, and he hands Dave that podium position.
Yeah, if I'm Lightning, I just hang back here and let
Just
Dave
play
do
it
his
safe.
thing.
Don't push too hard. Just stay within that window.
Here we go. This is could get a little spicy here.
Yeah, and you know what? The turn at the end of this straight where Dave previously made that overtake is one that Lightning has struggled with. That could make or break these two spots.
So Lightning comes around. He's gonna be using all that battery up probably on this straight here. Dave
As
using
will
up his
Dave.
batteries as well to defend. Dave's gonna defend. I don't think Lightning's gonna be able to get around.
I think that was a little too conservative for Dave there. He really needed to attack that turn if he wanted to gain a maximum delta out of there, but I don't think he did enough or as much as he could have.
I don't think he's gonna get it. However, we are on our race leader. Pigeon, he started P1. He's gonna finish P1. He has fastest lap as well. What a weekend from him. He's
Pole
our
position,
race
too.
winner.
I believe that's our third Grand Slam of the season.
Congrats to him.
Oh man, someone get him a Denny's gift card.
We have Nick finishing in P2. Good race from him. Pretty
Oh,
quiet race,
noted.
all things considered, once he got that overtake on Lightning done. Dave finishes P3 on track, but he's gonna drop down to P4 with that penalty.
Oh, is Lightning actually binned it at the end there? That car is sitting there on the main straight with no wheel. Not entirely sure what happened there.
He's
But
lucky
he
he
survived.
did that after the line and not before it.
Yeah. Very lucky.
Did it on purpose. That is your race. Man. It was definitely an eventful one.
Yeah,
That was
you know
the
what?
driver's
As-
day, Esteban Ocon.
You know what? Again, out of the 20 drivers, he certainly was one of them out there today.
This
But
is
who gets the cookie? That's what we all want to know.
Look at Lightning out there giving copies of the F1 2021 game away to fans. I mean, that's Pigeon. Excuse me. Celebrating
Yeah,
with
it's
his
a little
trophy. We got an all Canadian. We got an all Canadian podium.
And as they did in 1812, the Canadians have dominated the Americans in battle.
That's
Man.
right.
Canada coming to America and saying "fuck you." This is ours.
That's right. I say this as a proud Parisian man.
Well, that is our race. Man, Pigeon walking away with P1 pretty handedly. I don't think he was really challenged ever throughout the race.
No, I can't recall a single moment that he felt threatened at all.
Man, yeah, Nick in P2, the first time him racing with us in a little bit here. Coming home with that P2. Lightning in
That's
P3.
a strong return.
Lightning in P3
Hey.
after finishing P4 behind Dave. Dave with that 3-second penalty. We'll be racing
You know
next in Singapore. And God, what a race that is going to be.
That will be a race of many.
We will see you then. We are out of here.
Bye.